Finding the best gaming TV is similar to looking for the best TV for movies or streaming. You still need to find good image quality, a price that suits you, and a size that fits into the space you have at home. But there are specific requirements to consider. Number 1. LG C2. If you want the best gaming TV and a knockout OLED screen, then the LG C2 is worth considering. It takes everything that's good about our previous top pick, the LG Cone, and adds a significantly brighter display in all but the 42 and 48-inch models with improved processing and color saturation. You might find the Cone at a more affordable price now. It's been heavily discounted, but the C2 has the better specification. During our testing, we were extremely impressed by the 4K OLED display, which delivers truly breathtaking black levels in dynamic range, the difference between the darkest and brightest parts of the screen. Ideal whether you're gaming or watching box sets. Unlike LCD TV, which are back or edge lit, OLED pixels generate their own light. That means you can have bright highlights and dark areas right next to each other, without the light leaking between them. For gamers, there's a lot to love here, including FreeSync, G-Sync, and standard VRR right out of the box, with a native 120Hz refresh rate and HDMI 2.1. PS5 and Xbox Series X owners can get the maximum resolution and frame rate from their new hardware, while high-end PC owners will have a solid option should they decide to connect their PC to their TV via HDMI. Also appreciated is the new Prevent Input Delay setting that can be set to boost for an incredibly low 1.5 ms delay. Number 2. TCL 6 Series, US. If you have a big budget, there are better 4K TV on the market for gaming, like many of the displays listed above. But if you're looking for a cheap option, having spent a lot of money on the new console, you'll need another option, and if you're in the US, the TCL 6 Series is our top budget recommendation, as well as being a fantastic budget choice for TV shows and movies. The TCL 6 Series is one of the best gaming TV you can get in the sub $1,000 price range. Its performance per dollar is unmatched, and its picture quality, despite a few minor flaws, will truly impress you for what you're paying. We recommend it specifically for gaming, as you'll find 3 HDMI 2.0 ports with HDCP 2.2, one with HDMI-R, one USB 2.0 port, a 3.5mm headphone jack and digital optical in, plus an AV port that takes your standard composite red, white, yellow RCA input, great for classic gaming or older AV devices. It'd be nice to see another HDMI port here, but 3 HDMI ports should be enough for all but the most ardent of AV enthusiasts out there. Number 3. Sony X90J. The Sony X90J is a well-priced LED TV that provides bright HDR images that are a great fit for brighter rooms. While the screen is a little on the reflective side, overall we found that the direct LED backlight punches through well even on sunny days. The X90J has a 120Hz panel with 4K resolution and 2 full-spec HDMI 2.1 ports for your PS5, with VRR, variable refresh rate, and auto low latency mode for sub-10 ms lag to really up your gaming experience. Just be sure to head into the picture settings and switch on enhanced format for your selected HDMI port, or you won't get the benefit of its 2.1 specification. The one irritation we did encounter during our testing was that the TV activates local dimming of its backlight when VRR is turned on, so you'll have to choose between the smoothest gaming and the best contrast. Speaking of contrast, this is one of very few TV that supports Sony's Auto HDR tone mapping feature in the PS5. That's where the console's HDR output is configured to perfectly match the TV brightness capability, so you get the best possible total dynamic. The TV also supports Dolby Vision, which enables the Xbox Series X to do the same, though this won't work with 120Hz games. Number 4. Samsung QN85B. If you're looking for OLED quality visuals and HDMI 2.1 support without the associated price tag, allow us to introduce the Samsung QN85B. It's a mini LED display that delivers incredible brightness. It has an exceptionally low input lag for a TV of this size, and it delivers impressive HDR, albeit with the usual Samsung omission of Dolby Vision. With HDMI 2.1 support across all 4 HDMI inputs, compatibility with 4K 120Hz, and support for VRR and FreeSync Premium Pro, the QN85B looks equipped to make the most of a next-gen console. And when you add in the popping brightness, assured motion tracking, and mild white color palette already discussed, that's how it proves. Mostly, anyhow. Game mode is fantastically fast, but you do lose a little of the contrast and a slight increase in white tone blooming. This is a spectacular TV for all kinds of entertainment. Contrast is superb for an LED TV, and it's a very bright panel with a wide and convincing color palette. Number 5. Sony A80K. This is Sony's mid-range OLED TV, offering a less advanced screen than the high-end Sony A95K, but still packing in all of its best image processing and, crucially for us, gaming features. You've got 4K 120Hz and VRR support over 2 HDMI 2.1 ports, with a great low latency of 12 ms when we tested it. And this is part of Sony's perfect for PS5 TV lineup, which means it includes auto HDR tone mapping support with the console. This means the PS5 adjusts its HDR output to match the exact capabilities of the screen, so you always get the best looking image, and it doesn't rely on its gaming features to get by. We were very impressed with the image quality in our tests, and said the Sony A80K offers all the best things you expect from an OLED TV, such as detailed blacks and well-saturated color, plus Sony's Acoustic Surface Audio Plus tech. The latter of these means that it sounds so good, you won't need to pay for a soundbar too. It doesn't go as bright as the LG C2 or the higher-end LED and mini LED TV here, but it does offer an infinite contrast ratio. It's capable of true blacks, by which we mean we measured it at 0 nits when it was supposed to show blackness. Absolutely nothing. That's very impressive, and makes it great for atmospheric games or movies in HDR. It's a shame that it lacks HDR10 Plus for movies, but that's okay. There's Dolby Vision HDR support, which is the important thing. Number 6. Samsung S95B. Samsung's QD OLED display combines the famous self-emissive properties of OLED with the brightness and color range potential of QLED, delivering superb picture quality and exceptional brightness with better blacks and contrast than most non-OLED displays. In our review, we said that with a bit of tweaking it provides a combination of brightness, black depth, contrast, and color that we just haven't seen before on a consumer set. It's something special. There are 4 HDMI ports that all support 4K at 120Hz, variable refresh rate, and automatic low latency mode switching features now available to Xbox Series X, PS5, and PC gamers with the latest premium NVIDIA and AMD graphics cards. These cutting-edge HDMIs are backed up, too, by 3 USB and Bluetooth and Wi-Fi network options. The built-in sound system is very impressive for such a slim set, with Dolby Atmos and Samsung's object tracking tech for positional audio. Number 7. Samsung QN95 Neo QLED TV, UK. The Samsung QN95 was the company's new flagship Neo QLED 4K TV last year, and it's the first to have a mini LED backlight. It's a bit pricier than most models in this list, but if you have the cash, it could serve you well as a well-specified HDMI 2.1 TV for gaming. There's a host of cutting-edge gaming features that'll please next-gen console owners, all of which are part of the Slim One Connect box that ships with the QN95A. The box houses 4 HDMI inputs, one of which, HDMI 3, supports eARC. All of the HDMI inputs are capable of handling up to 40 Gbps, which means they can accept 4K/120Hz, VRR, and ALM. While not full HDMI 2.1 connections, they offer sufficient bandwidth, making this TV a great choice for next-gen gamers who want to take full advantage of their new console. Number 8. Sony XR-A95K. When we tested the Sony A95K, Sony's flagship, next-gen QD OLED TV, we were so impressed by the picture we wrote in our review that it delivers arguably the most flat-out beautiful images we've seen from a consumer television. That's no exaggeration, thanks to a combination of its excellent cognitive XR processor with a new quantum OLED screen. The picture quality is truly outstanding, and although rivals like the 65-inch Samsung S95B deliver a fantastic experience, this is our top pick for picture alone. However, we know that the best TV isn't necessarily the best gaming TV, so how does the Sony A95K fare? Well, there's a lot for gamers to love here, including 4K images at 120Hz frame rates and variable refresh rates. The Sony A95K also supports perfect for PlayStation 5, exclusive features built into the latest Sony TV that make using a PS5 more immersive and seamless. For example, the console automatically optimizes its HDR game output settings based on the Sony TV it's connected to, while the Auto Genre Picture mode is essentially a proprietary Sony version of the Auto Low Latency Mode HDMI 2.1 feature that enables TV to switch in and out of their low-latency game picture presets automatically as a console or PC switches between game and video sources. So guys, hope you enjoyed our video and subscribe to the channel We have also put links to description. Make sure you have check it out. We will be right there in next video. Take care. Bye.